Hey, welcome back to Rainbow Six Siege, or to my channel. One of my friends just recently got Siege, and he said he would buy the full game if I made a guide saying why you should get it, and a little how-to. So, this is for you, Austin, and how to Siege. Alright, the first thing that we need to talk about. Operators. Operators are the characters that you can choose in this game. There are a total of, I don't know, I don't feel like counting, but the first thing that you can do to get some easy renown to buy these operators are, when you're in the play section, click on the tutorials and watch the barricade, walls, and floor tutorials, which will give you about 600 renown each, which is enough to buy your first couple operators. Now, which first couple operators are you going to buy? Since you are new to this game, you might not know everything yet. Let's just start with some basic operators. For your attackers, Sledge, pretty good operator. As L8A52 assault rifle, run it with a ACOG, muzzle brake, and vertical grip. For secondaries, the SMG-11 is my preferred choice, but the pistol is also pretty good too. You can't go wrong with either. Oh yeah, his gadgets, just use frags. Just don't touch these. What even are these? Okay. Thatcher, pretty solid option. Same case as Sledge, LA-52 assault rifle, ACOG, muzzle brake, and vertical grip. Except he has an EMP grenades, which can be used to take out electronics that you can find some defenders may be using to stop you from entering the building. And for his gadgets, breach charges or claymores, both are pretty good. Claymores are a little bit more situational if you're on a bigger map. So I mainly run breach charges. Alright. Another good operator. Thermite. Very good support operator. The only other operator in the game besides Habana who can open up reinforced walls for your team to run on in and shoot people through. For his loadout, I run the 5.56XI assault rifle with ACOG, muzzle brake, and vertical grip. But it still is pretty good actually. For secondaries, I prefer the M45 Mulesack, which looks like 1911. I run it with a muzzle brake. You can run a laser sight if you want, but I just prefer not to. The 5.7, people like this a lot better than this, but I personally don't like this because of the low damage output and how lucky you kind of have to be when you're just spamming it, because it's more of a spam. And the next operator for noobs, I would go, yeah, let's just go to the defending side. Castle, pretty basic operator. Puts down bulletproof, well, basically a stronger version of a traditional barricade. So, for his weapons, he has a UMP-45 submachine gun and an M1014 shotgun. I generally run the UMP, but even though then I don't generally run Castle. And same story as Thermite, run the M45 Mosak pistol. Okay. Another good operator for you to start with is Rook. Rook is actually an incredibly good operator and has a pretty medium pick rate in the Pro League. For his weapons, I don't use him that often, but he still is actually an amazing operator. I'll get into the next operator, which we talk about, which is basically kind of his counterpart. Rook has an ACOG, muzzle brake, and vertical grip. This is what I use on him. His special ability is where he puts down armor plates, which gives everyone on your team one boost of armor. Instead, on the right side, he will be a 4 armor operator and a 1 speed instead of a 3 armor operator and 1 speed. His other weapons are a P90, SG CQB combat shotgun, a revolver, and the P9. I generally just run the MP5 and the revolver. For his gadgets, he has a shield and impact grenades. I would use shield, but impact grenades are also a very good choice also. Next up, like I was saying, Doc, same case as Rook, MP5, vertical grip, muzzle brake, and ACOG with the revolver. I like throwing barbed wire on Doc because it's just more useful even after you die. And for his special ability, you can basically revive and give health to your teammates from range, which is pretty great. And a special little neat thing is when you are downed with Doc, you can revive yourself and pick yourself up before you die. Alright, next up. Gotta go with Bandit, actually. Yeah, Bandit. Pretty good operator. He has a MP7 submachine gun, a P12 secondary, and an M870 shotgun. I generally run the MP7 with the hollow sight, muzzle brake, and laser because all of his sights are okay. And P12 secondary, you need to get good with this because the MP7 fires incredibly fast, and you will be using this pistol more often than you think you will. I run a suppressor on it, but you can run a muzzle brake as well, and you can run a laser sight if you please. Bandit, fun fact, has 3 barbed wires instead of 2. Goes directly with his gadget, which you can put in the barbed wire to shock enemies if they walk inside, and also has a nitro cell. His gadget is a shock wire which can destroy drones in one hit, damage enemies, and stop Habana and thermites charges from working on reinforced walls. Alright. Okay, next thing on Siege is situational awareness. As you can just tell, I heard an attacker bust in from the floor above me and come down when I'm on my cams, completely oblivious, didn't hear him. I should have heard him, but I didn't. That's important. If you don't hear an attacker come right behind you, half this game is knowing where the enemy is. So this time I hear the barricade breaking above me. I see on the cameras that he's gonna come down the white stairs, and I'm able to turn around and kill him before he can kill me. Simple as that to hear. Along that line, even guns firing, sprinting, 3 speeds like Fuse, for example, make more noise than Ash because she's only a 1 speed. Or 3 speeds like Ash make less noise than Fuse because he's a 1 speed. And since he's a bigger operator and she's a smaller operator, it's just common sense. Where is he? Yeah.
I think he's outside.
Outside where?
Yeah, he's outside.
Like what? Where?
Outside the window.
What window?
Oh my god, the window! The big window!
Oh! Alright, what you just saw in that last clip was, a bad call out. And what you're gonna see now in this next clip is an example of a good call out. So, yeah, just watch this.
Yo, he's on gazebo. South side, he's towards the middle, he's pushing off of garden. He's about to rappel, right side.
Yeah.
On the ledge, right now, he's ashing the window. Left side.
Oh my. Alright, so what you get from those 2 clips of the good callouts and the bad callouts is that map knowledge is very important in this game. If you don't know where your enemy is, you can't really describe it to your teammates, which could get them killed, which is not a very good idea. So, yeah. Just make sure you have good callouts and good map knowledge, which there are plenty of guys on YouTube that can help you do that, and, you'll succeed in this part. Okay, so the next part of Siege, something that you need to know is roaming. Roaming is a pretty good tactic when you don't want to stay on the objective, but you want to be useful to your team. Roamers like Kavera is especially good because her ability is when she can go in silent step and sneak up behind enemies and interrogate them, which reveals their entire real-time positions to your team. Okay, so the next important thing is anchoring. Anchoring is when you don't go out and roam, but instead you stay in the objective and kind of hold down the objective, hold down the line, so when your teammates go out and are roaming, if they rush the objective and storm the objective and get past your roamers, it's not just completely left behind. Good roamers are Rook, Doc, Very good, because Rick can put down his armor and Doc can juice teammates that are in the objective. So both are very good options for anchoring, as are other operators. Alright, you ready to get this bomb site ready? Hey, what are you doing? Stop reinforcing!
Dude, I'm reinforcing
Stop!
in between bomb
Why are you
sites.
reinforcing, dude? You're not supposed to reinforce!
Reinforcing is like half the game, bro!
Dude, okay, at least I still have my one impact hole. At least I still have my one impact hole. Okay.
Yeesh.
Stop! What are you doing? Why are you reinforcing my hole, dude?
Stupid!
Stop!
My gosh!
Don't reinforce my holes!
Pick me up!
It's a bomb. Don't reinforce the holes or you get team
My
killed.
God!